Hi, I'm again here to talk to you. Here, Miss Absent Island, I'm especially the topic today that I chose is about escapism. This is the problem that nowadays kids are facing, especially, and I talk more about teenagers and young adults, and especially all the problems that they face at this moment. And this video is not particularly for a certain age, it's about all people alive in this world, because everybody has the same sort of escape route, and they try to avoid things which make them think, which make them retrospect, which make them introspect, and they try to avoid their own voice. So today, which I told I'll specifically speak about. So you will see that the pressure that children face right from the moment nowadays, when they are kids, the pressure is about building their career, getting good marks, getting good certificates, and they try to build up certificate upon certificates, and there is a constant competition, a rat race that each and everybody is going through. May it be a child or an adult, everybody is looking for to upgrade their life in a certain aspect. But the problem here is, in this rat race, in this type of competition that we face nowadays, we forget other things associated with our lives. So in this process, we generally avoid, or we don't look at our personal side. We forget to look at ourselves, to know ourselves as a person. So we ignore everything around us, and just we try to run and get somewhere, so that we feel that if we go somewhere and reach that place, we will be happy. So when we are a child, we are brought up to get good marks in the boards, and we run, we have to score good in the boards, and if we fail, things change from there. Then we again run for the higher secondary, then we keep running for the college, the uh, higher studies, then professional courses. We have to keep on going till we reach that place where we get a job, then we strive for another job. And in this process, there are people who don't have that particular, maybe that particular skill. They are skillful in some other matter, but they are forced to look at one angle, and they don't know what they really love. They don't find their passion. So when things come in that way and they cannot succeed, they didn't do well in their exam, or they are not good in science and stuff, and they sag inside. That is the problem every one of us face. And the easiest way to get over this nowadays, I will say the easiest way is mobile phones. You have internet, you have YouTube, WhatsApp, Facebook, Insta. Okay, so you keep on the mobile and keep thoughts outside. What I could not achieve, that makes you sad. People are saying bad things about you, it makes you feel sad. To think what are the wrong things, or the problems, or the flaws you have, makes you sad. And nowadays people don't want to be sad. They don't want to look at themselves at the mirror. So they try to run. And that is the way we have been doing for years now. Previously there were televisions, then came the age of internet, and we have malls, we have fast food centers. We either gobble up the food to make ourselves happy. Something or the other, we try to slow down our mind, stop thinking for ourselves, stop thinking about the different aspects of our nature, which actually will give you answer, but we don't want to look that way, isn't it? So we try to run at a different direction and reach somewhere else. But today the problem I want to talk to you about is that youngsters are mostly, for their escapism, they are not only going to television and internet and social media, they are also diverting to uh, addiction. And I mean, nowadays in my society around me, I'm seeing people, youngsters, addiction is a great problem. Either from a very young age, smoking is very common. I'm leaving smoking out. Other than smoking, people are going for drinking from a very young age. You have weed smokers, we have drug addicts, people are doing heroin and other stuff too. When I spoke to one girl, and I spoke, why are you doing this? And when I spoke to her, I understood that the main issue was she did not want to listen to the voices that play in her mind. She feels that she is a failure in different things and she could not achieve something in her life, and she tried to, shut down her mind or his mind, and in the process of doing and shutting down the total system, she tried to escape the moment. And they thought, maybe for this moment, acha, I will be intoxicated, I will be in a certain other level and I will not feel anything. Okay, for tonight at least my mind will be shant and I will be good enough to go for. Next morning I will think. But once you shut down your mind, you don't understand, you will never want to think. The practice of understanding oneself slowly goes away. The moment you try to escape things, the moment you don't want to face situations, the moment you don't want to face yourself, you are shutting down everything around you. So, drug addiction has increased a lot in the society, and uh, when I see young people, destroying their life, I don't know people at the age of 30, 35, 25, 20 even, they don't know what to do with their life. They're just saying that if you talk too much or if you give me too much pressure, I'll go into suicide. And that's why suicidal tendencies have increased so much. You cannot give pressure to any youngsters. They feel so much of pressure, they straight away either go to addiction, they spoil their life, or they suicide, as if life has no meaning to them. I'm surprised to see, and I really feel bad for the parents who brought them this life to the world and had certain sort of expectations. They just leave in a moment. I don't understand how can they really escape situations in such a sudden way. There are graver problems. There are very difficult problems than this one, more and more difficult than just not facing yourself. And then people are there also people are trying to do something with their life. They don't have one leg or one hand, or there are so many inspirational stories going on where people are totally destroyed at one moment and they came up, they took a leap, they turned their life upside down. Now they are inspiration for all others. And we just go on YouTube, अरे देख ये क्या कर दिया, इसका तो ये नहीं है, ये तो ये कर दिया, this person only can do that. Then what you can do? We keep on searching on YouTube, this person did that, that person did that. What you did is more important than just seeing what other people did for you. I am bit worried, I am angry, I am raging inside when I see people or children from a very small age, they try to escape different things. The first thing you will notice when they go to school and they don't tell their parents that they have got less marks because they feel their parents will scold. Let your parents scold you, let your teachers scold you. Scolding is a part of life. We got so much of scolding. Nowadays you scold a child and the child says, I'll jump off the roof. It's annoying to listen to these things, and they give sort of, it's blackmailing to the elders around them that you cannot scold the child, you cannot say anything, they'll jump off, they'll end their life. Life is not so easy. Life doesn't come easy. It has its own risk, it has its own share of problems. You have to go through them, you have to sail through them, you have to do something for your life. The limited amount of years that you have in this earth, it will pass in a flick. So in this limited amount of years, you have something to do and show the world, to represent yourself of what you are. Find yourself, go inside, spend time with yourself and do something with your life, rather than thinking that person did or this person did that. I'll not be able to do that. Okay. So after I went through a series of, like students and youngsters, and I spoke to them and I listened to their problems for more than 4 5 years. I have been listening to them, I have been interacting with them, and I really understand that this sort of escapist mode is does not come from teenage or something. It's right there from the age of 1 or 2. So when parents, when elders, when you seriously spot that escapism mode in your child at this point, at any age, please try to interaction with the child, letting your thoughts reach the child, and you're understanding the child and or any person around you. You understand the person. Friends who are your friends, please don't leave people who are in trouble. Be at their side, try to understand them, try to bring them in the right path. I see when you have friends and your friends say, "Are ye to always sharabi hai," or this person is like that, and she's my friend from college, but she has become very bad. I don't mix with them. But she was your friend at a certain time, and now if she has gone to the wrong path, it's your duty to hold her hand and to drag her back to the righteous path. You don't do that. And these people, when at a certain moment everybody leaves them, they get into that depression when they feel, I can do nothing, I'm nothing in this world, so I will go into addiction or I'll end my life. And that is not the solution, isn't it? So this is my advice to all people out here. Escape is not the route. Look at yourself in the mirror. If you have to ask questions, the right answers will be inside you, and you can really see what you are if you want to. Anyway, next video, I'm sure I'll be not so much angry and furious. So I'll make a lighter video for you and a lighter topic, and we'll have fun. Anyway, this is Miss Absurde Island signing off. Thank you.